Hello everybody, it's Lori here from Ocean View Knits and Crochet. I'm coming to you from Prince Edward Island, Canada, where it's still a little chilly. It's going to be really cold tonight, and hopefully after that we'll be up in the above freezing temperatures, hopefully for the rest of March. Anyway, I'm coming on here today to kind of do a February recap, show you everything that I made in February, and show you some of my WIPs that I'm working on right now. And I'm also going to give you a stash update for February. So let's get right into it. The first thing I made in February was the Quicksilver beanie. That's a pattern from Bagoday Crochet, and I really like this one. And this is made with the Knit Picks Brava, and don't quite remember the color. Pumpkin, maybe? I'm not sure, but anyway, that is the Quicksilver beanie, and I think I might make more of those because I really like that pattern. So that was the first beanie I made, and the next thing I made was a dishcloth, and it is the, if you can try to show you, it's there, that might be better. It's called the Maple Leaf dishcloth. It's got the picture of the maple leaf on it. That was my one dishcloth that I made in February. And then I finished a pair of socks. These are the socks, and they're called Missing Mojo socks. Pattern is by Nancy Wheeler. And these were one of my 12 cast-ons of 2026 that I now have finished. I believe these were cast on number 4. So I've got those done. And then I made just a little baby bonnet. And this is called Beloved Bonnet by Tin Can Knits, I believe. If it's any different, I'll put something in the description box. It's quite a cute little pattern. I do believe I have enough of this yarn left to maybe make a little baby sweater to go with it. No intended recipient. I just made it just because I wanted to make it. Then I finished my Musselburgh hat, which is also one of my 12 cast-ons of 2026. This was actually cast on number 1, and I made it for my husband, who's basically decided that it's too hot for his head, so I might have to gift it away to somebody else. Anyway, I'm glad I have that done. Then I was kind of out of things to make, and while I was going through trying to document all my yarn, I found a few odd bits and pieces, and I decided I would just make hats with them. So this is the first one. The pattern is called It's just a bulky waffle hat. So this was the first one that I made. And then this was the second one I made. This was just a leftover ball I had of James C. Brett. What's it called? Marble Chunky? Marble Chunky. So I had enough to do one hat. And then with the leftovers from both of those hats, I had enough to make a smaller child's hat with the two leftovers, and that was the end of the yarn. So that was great. End of that yarn. 2 balls out of my stash right there. And then I participated in Judy's Mal from Judy's Creations in Crochet, and for February we were making a blanket. So I had a bunch of yarn in my stash. It was Karen Colorama Ogo, which is a bulky number 5 weight, and I had 6 Ogos. So I decided I would see how far those 6 would go. And the pattern I decided on was the rectangle Fifi blanket by One the Yarn Addict. So this is, oops, goes this way. Anyway, you get an idea of what it looks like. And it turned out to measure about 40 by 50, so that's a good size for a donation blanket. So that will be donated. And that is all that, no, that is not all. I also made little hearts for hospice, and I don't have them anymore because they were donated to the PEI hospice to raise money in the month of February, which is Heart Month. So excuse me, I'm going to be well known for my yawns, I think. I believe I made about a dozen of them, and they are gone. So altogether in February, I finished 10 projects. 6 were hats, 1 dishcloth, 1 blanket, and 1 pair of socks, and the hearts, which I just considered 1 project. So 10 projects, so that was pretty good. I had 1 skein of yarn come in the month of February, and that was because I won a gift card to a yarn store. So I did buy 1 skein of yarn, and so that was 100 grams of yarn that came in. I used 1,677.7 grams. So subtracting the 100 grams for the skein that came in, that gave me a total of 1,577.7 grams of stash used, which works out to 3.5 pounds of yarn out of my stash. So I'm quite happy with that. That's a good stash down for me. Anyway, I have 3 WIPs that I am actively working on, and 2 of them happen to be socks. The first pair of socks is a mystery knit. and they're a mystery knit that where you get one clue every week for the month of March. So I'm just going to show you the back side of week one's clue because it is a mystery. I don't think I should be sharing what I have, but if you want to look on my Ravelry page, you can see a picture there. So, oh, that's showing up very bright. It's not quite as bright as that, but it is. Its color is called mustard. It's Cascade. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I don't think I was very well prepared today. But anyway, this is the one pair of socks that I'm doing. So I'm caught up now until the 8th of March. So I won't have to work on those again till the 8th. And then I have another pair of socks that I'm making. And the pattern is called By the Shore Socks by Nancy Wheeler. And I have one sock almost done. Let's see if I can show you the pattern on the front. This is the pattern on the front. And I'm using Knit Picks Felici that I've had for a long time, and the colorway is called Witch's Brew. And then this turquoise color that I have for the heel, toes, and cuff is just an opal. So that is the second pair of socks that I'm working on right now. And then I decided that I would bring out one of my older WIPs, and it's also a blanket. It is, just one second, I'm going to have a look here, see if I can find it in my list. It is called Better Together. It's a pattern by Mikey of the Crochet Crowd, and I started it in 2020 and got about, it was a like a crochet along, so it was 1, 2, 3, I think 5 weeks of crochet, and I did up to the end of week 3, and then that was it. So that was in 2020. So I brought it out, and I am working on it. It's a very lovely blanket. You can see this is curling up, but that's only because on the next row it will straighten out. So I'm not sure how many rows I have left to do, but as you can see, it's a pretty good size already. So I'll be happy to have that finished, and I'm crossing my fingers that I don't run out of yarn, because I don't think I can get any more of that around here. I'm not sure. It's Red Heart with Love, and I'm not sure if I can buy it anywhere around here, but if I run out of one color, I might have to switch to a different color that I have more of. We'll see. Anyway, that is what I am working on right now. I do have one other thing that I'm going to be starting soon, and that will be for Judy's March mail. And the theme for March is cables. So I believe I'm going to probably knit a cable hat. I haven't decided on the yarn or pattern or anything yet, but that will be started soon. And then next week, Judy is starting her roll of the dice. And the theme for this roll of the dice is C2C. You don't have to make a blanket. You can make a scarf or a wrap or whatever you want, just using the C2C stitch. So I will for sure be making a blanket. We're going to be using 4 colors. So I have to look through my stash and pick 4 colors that I think will go good together, and I'll be starting that next week. So that's the future plans for March. And on a little bit of a sad note, I just want to let everybody know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you've probably seen my cat Charlie. And unfortunately, Charlie has passed away. He was only 4 years old. And yeah, he passed away on Friday the 13th. So I will never forget that day for sure. We weren't sure what was wrong with him. The vet thought he had a virus, and it turned out he had a massive infection, and there was just no coming back from that. So we had to say goodbye. So we do still have one more cat. Her name is Abby, and her birthday is in March. We don't know the exact day she was born, but she is going to be 15 years old. So she's an old girl. She kind of just likes to be by herself and sleep on the bed all day. So I doubt you'll see her in any of my videos. But anyway, I'm going to let you go now and go down and help my hubby with supper, because he's downstairs getting the prep all ready, because he loves to cook. And yeah, I'm a little bit spoiled. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day and a great week, and we'll be back to talk to you again before too long, I hope. Bye for now.